Somebody call the doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are taking a look at The Nice Guys. This is from 2016, and it stars Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe, two of everybody's favorites. I have no idea what this is about. Diamond Dave has been telling me about it pretty much since 2016. You gotta watch it, and I never got around to it. I told Answer I think I tried starting it like 4 times, got 2 minutes in, and I got distracted. So I'm excited to sit down with you two gents and see this for the first time.
I have seen it. I've loved it. I'm ready, willing, and able to see your reaction. And what more could you want? With Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe, they're great together in this. You will enjoy it. So will you.
I love both of these gentlemen. Have never seen the movie, and unlike I've said about previous movies in my many travels, I've never even seen bits of it in a hotel room before turning it to Ancient Aliens. So this is a first time for everything for me.
All right.
See what we're in for.
Without further ado, let's go!
No, I apologize, guys. I've never even tried starting this one. I must have been thinking of something else. Is Brad Pitt and Leo gonna step out of this?
The music when he...
Everybody today's like, why doesn't he just use his phone?
Yeah.
Oh, Kim Basinger's in this? Vicky Vale?
Oh, Jesus.
A TA right through the wall.
Did you see the plates?
Yeah, it said Misty M.
Was it the same girl who was in the magazine he was looking at? Plates said Misty M. And I think the magazine said Misty Mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think she's going to make it.
How do you like my car?
Oh, Joel Silver is a producer. Shane Black? It's a guy from Predator.
There's something wrong with kids today. They don't do much. She's 13. Already she's got herself a winner. Sure, he's 3 times her age, but he's got money for pot, and he drives a nice car.
Who's the man?
I don't have a job title. I'm not in the yellow pages. Someone's messing around with your underage daughter. You might ask around for me.
Oh, putting on the brass knucks.
Are you the man?
What?
Oh, done.
Marriage is buying a house for someone you hate.
These cars are so incredible, they practically drive themselves.
His suit.
Thursday, as you may remember, is my birthday. Also, I hope you didn't forget that you're supposed to be working today.
Oh, you know what it was that I tried watching before? It was Gray Man with Gosling. That's right.
They implemented a no-fault divorce here a couple years back that really screwed things up.
Ooh.
It's my husband. Fred's his name. He's gone missing. It's just Fred's never been gone this long before.
How long has he been missing?
Since the funeral.
Well, I can start right away.
Amelia,
Mr. Healy, I think there's 2 of them. You can take care of them.
consider it done.
I feel better already.
It's my job. Short. $7 short.
Sorry.
Sometimes I feel okay about things. Could try for an investigator's license. Become a PI. Those guys help people.
She's got dark hair. Name's Amelia. She might be from the neighborhood.
Was in there 3-4 nights ago, drank bourbon martinis.
Any chance she, paid with that credit card?
And then am I gonna pull receipts for you? Fat fucking chance.
An origami shirt.
It's very pretty.
I made it myself. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying you don't gotta think on your feet. Bend a few rules, maybe. As long as you get the results.
Oh, that's bad.
That's a lot of blood, guys.
Oh, my God.
We're losing him. Go!
Got his Dodgers hat on.
Are you willing to find God?
I'm trying to find Amelia.
In other news, a police spokesman says he has not ruled out foul
Richard
play
Lewis, Tim
in the
Allen.
death of adult film star Misty Mountain, whose car
Comedy
was
store.
in the
Store.
early hours of last Tuesday.
Equanimity. Quality of being calm. He accepted her betrayal with equanimity.
Jack, I'm fucking your dad.
What?
Control yourself.
Oh my god, I forgot. John Boy. Oh my god.
Oh, forgot your
Got
knuckles.
the knucks. Oh,
I think you have the wrong house.
You're a private investigator?
Look, there's $20 in there, all right? Just take it.
No, I'm not here for that, I told you. I'm a messenger.
What's the message?
Oh, right. Stop looking for Amelia.
She's a person of interest, man. I'm fine.
I got one more thing I need to ask you before we're done here.
You want to know who hired me?
Bingo. Yeah. So we can do this the easy way, we can do it the
Glenn.
hard way. What?
Lily Glenn, 2 N's. Old lady hired me to find her niece on Tuesday.
You just gave up your point.
I thought that's what you wanted.
What?
oh.
Your left arm. Give me your left arm. This one.
No!
Yeah, come on.
No!
Did you cut yourself?
I'm dealing with an injury.
Right. Look, when you're talking to your doctor, just tell him you have a spiral fracture of the left radius.
No! No!
Deep breath.
Hi.
Hey.
One of you who?
Oh, yeah.
You a friend of my dad's?
Business associates. He's inside resting.
Resting.
It's me, he for you, who. Thanks again.
Bye.
No, he's at the Comedy Store. Yeah. Wonder who that was supposed to be.
You got like an apartment?
Ah, Keith David.
We're looking for Amelia.
Oh,
Not always you.
Oh, you.
Mrs. Glenn, be reasonable. Your niece is a very famous actress, and the head medical examiner ID'd her himself.
I saw her through the front window. Then she came out and she drove away, and this was 2 days after the accident. Why don't you believe me?
Mrs. Glenn, Misty's dead.
She might know something. Please, please, will you keep looking?
No.
The cast on.
Tell it to me straight. Am I a bad person?
Yes.
Like it's obvious.
She's driving.
Where is Amelia? Okay.
You don't talk!
Come on in here. I found something hidden in the cabinet.
Really?
I'd look after it for him, but it's one of those bags. If you try to open it...
The old.
Tried to tell you.
Fuck you!
You know, kid, when I get that gun off you, it's gonna be your dinner.
Dinner?
You gotta stop and think about this. Was this what you wanted to happen? What, you came here to make me eat fish? You pissed me off. You made an enemy. Now, even if I knew something, I wouldn't tell you, kid. You know, I wouldn't tell you because you're a fucking moron.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Wow.
Jesus Christ! One at a time!
Look at her face.
March. Jack Healy. Hey.
I got a license to carry, motherfucker. Ever since your little visit the other day, this little baby's gonna stay right here.
He's having a field day with that door.
Look away. Close your eyes. Turn around.
Can I open my eyes?
Yeah, open your eyes. What do you want?
You think these guys are gonna hurt Amelia?
After they're done killing her. You know, I asked around about you. There's a couple of people I trust say you're pretty good at this.
That's surprising. I would have thought your job ended with breaking my fucking arm.
I'm not buying this nice guy act, pal.
2 days in advance. $400.
I'm a detective and we have a code. We don't do that, but interesting. My profession is very complicated, okay? It's nuanced.
Nuanced? What is this, the Big Lebowski?
Last week, this old broad comes to me and she asked me to find her niece, Misty Mountains.
Misty Mountains?
The porno young lady. 2 days later, her aunt goes to her house to clean out the place, and lo and behold, she sees her through the window. She sees her get in her car. She sees her drive away. She's dead, then she's alive. That's what I'm talking about.
The old lady saw Amelia.
Well, look who decided to show up for class. So I checked with him. I ran the plate. I got the name.
And?
3 days in advance if you want the rest of the story.
It's fucking robbery.
It's early. You can go rob a bank if you hurry. Jesus. What are you doing here?
Giving you a rim job.
What? Rim shot?
But
You're the guy who beat up my dad.
Sucker punched your dad. Big difference.
You beat people up and charge money?
Yeah. Sad, isn't it?
How much would you charge to beat up my friend Janet? She's tall,
All right,
super annoying.
Apple
She's
pie.
always mean to me.
That's good. This conversation is over.
he's considering it.
400, that's all.
We find her earlier. I still get to keep it.
Done.
You know, the thing about keeping your mouth closed is it prevents you from speaking.
Ventriloquist.
Fuck those guys. You can always see their mouths open. This is Amelia's protest group.
How do you know she's in it?
Because it's her protest group. She started it. That's the hot tip I got yesterday before you broke my arm.
Yeah, but she's holed up somewhere hiding. What makes you think she's gonna be here?
Amelia?
Amelia,
We can't talk to you. We're dead.
what's the protest about, you know?
The pollution. The birds can't breathe.
So all you died because of the pollution? What about the gas mask? They didn't save you?
She's not here because of her boyfriend.
All right, which one of you cock and balls wants to make 20 bucks, huh?
Cock and balls.
Look, left. This is Dean's house.
What the fuck is this, Chet?
This place looks so much bigger now.
You know the guy who lived here?
Maybe. $20, man. Or you can blow. Thank you. I knew the dude. Saw him making a film last month.
Experimental films, right?
I guess.
You see a girl about 5'8", dark hair, named Amelia?
Dead one, porn star, Misty something.
You saw Misty Mountains here?
Yeah.
You sure you didn't see another girl?
Nope.
What was the name of that film?
How do you like my car, big boy? There it is.
Oh, that's what she said.
Yeah, that's what she said to the little boy.
Guy burned up. It happens.
It happened 3 days ago. The exact same day Amelia fell off my radar.
Your radar? Your radar? Son of a bitch. That wreck.
Who's that?
Savage Sid, the porn king. I said I'd like to speak to Sid personally. I'm asking after a friend of ours, Amelia. I'm an old friend.
Why don't we invite him in?
No animals in the house, sweetheart. Can you hang this up?
You're going to a party?
No, I'm going to a big party, sweetheart. It's a job. I gotta take it. If I don't, we won't get to live in such a nice house.
I hate this house. We're not even supposed to be here. I'm friends with a cop, you know. He likes my dad a lot, too.
Maybe they should get married.
I can't get over that blue leather jacket he's got.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're gonna say. But since I'm already here, you might as well take me in with you, right? Dad, there's like whores here and stuff.
Sweetheart, how many times have I told you, don't say and stuff. Just say, Dad, there are whores here.
Well, I came all this way.
Love you.
Don't say and stuff.
If things get rough, I'm injured.
I think this is gonna work better and faster if we split up.
A cigarette wig. Never seen that before.
Hi, everyone.
Hey.
I'm Amelia. She's about dark hair. I forgot her name, but you know, if you see you, if you see, let me know and tell me my name.
He's all fucked up.
A little sauced. Hey, he's got the cheaters.
You're in my way.
Oh!
Listen, dickweed. That little girl's a minor. Where do you get off showing us stuff like this anyway?
She put it on.
Man, I'm in it.
You by any chance know a girl named Amelia?
Don't know her, but Sid's gross.
Hey.
I'm a cowboy. What do you do?
Do a little bit of acting.
Me too.
Shoot me, fucking shoot me.
Bang! Bang!
Oh.
Jesus. Scared me.
I'm not gonna hurt you. No, I'm just looking for my gun. So,
March, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can.
Ooh.
Whoa.
March!
Healy! Healy!
Sorry, man.
Who the fuck is that?
Oh, gosh.
It's Sid Shattuck.
Shit. What's going on? Before we go solving the crime of the century, let's deal with the fucking rotting corpse. I lost my gun. There was a girl. She can place me.
Throw up. We'll get rid of the body.
That's a plan. Right on the table.
This one says she's Amelia's sister.
Oh, it's these guys.
I need my car. Hurry! Now! Oh my fucking god!
Amelia! Run!
Girl in your truck. She was in that car.
Oh! Fight scene's almost as long as the one Keith David had in They Live. Oh!
You'll never see me again. Crash again. Michigan works.
Oh! It was going so well until then.
Stop fucking around. Come on. You guys are fast.
Oh! Oh, he got tattooed.
We need to help him. It's okay. Car hit him.
Let's see if you can flag somebody down. He's in a bad way.
Oh, you ever hear of John Boy? Now he's gonna kill that private cop, and then he's gonna come for you.
Healy, there's no one here.
He didn't make it. That'll be the cops.
My name is Tally. If you'll follow me, my boss would like a word.
This feels sketchy.
How do you do?
Hey, there's Kim.
I work for the Department of Justice.
Okay, well, that explains basically nothing.
We've been watching interviews, and it sounds like you might have saved my daughter's life.
That was mostly Holly. His daughter.
It's genetics.
Well, my situation is very delicate.
That's where I know you from, right? The TV. You're prosecuting that car company.
For the catalytic converter, yes. That's half my day. The other half I spend on pornography.
What kind? Like which films? What's your favorite?
The Vegas mob is trying to spread its porn operation, and I'm doing everything I can to stop it.
Thank you. Mothers and daughters, it's tough.
But there's no film. There was a fire.
Yeah, we went to his house. Well, what's left of his house.
Mrs. Kuttner, why do you think everyone involved with this film is dying?
I only know that Amelia is in danger. She doesn't trust me. She thinks I'm behind all of this, and she won't call home because she thinks her mother's going to have her killed.
You want to use that?
No,
Oh, God.
That's the one he used to.
Yeah.
We're not cheap.
This is very intensive work, and couldn't do it for less than $5,000. Does Tally have one? Should we have hers as well?
Hey, you know, something's actually bugging me. I found this in Shattuck's office. No, it's a pink cow.
Oh, it's a cow.
When Amelia gave me your address, she gave it to me on a piece of paper like this, handwriting like that.
Hey, aren't you that diner guy?
I don't want to get into it.
You gotta get into it.
I was at a diner in Hollywood. This asshole with a shotgun started threatening people. I took that guy out.
Oh.
So I ended up with a bullet in the bicep and $500 of hospital bills. It was stupid. It was the best day of my life.
That would not be good if you rolled off while sleeping.
Hey.
Hey.
Is this your room?
No, it was Mom and Dad's. Dad barely ever comes here. The fire. Mom kept on complaining about a leak in the furnace, but Dad, you know, he's got his nose thing, so he couldn't smell the gas. Are you a bad person? What did you do to that man tonight? Did you kill him?
Of course not.
I knew you couldn't do something like that.
She's driving again. Oh, a little hot coming in.
We were at the bank. Getting your money. What do you think?
We stopped at a bar. That's why we're late.
I figure she's trying to skip town. How do you undo this?
Day 3. Ask for more money.
Well, she's putting a negative spin on it, but yeah, that's the idea.
Couldn't have paid us.
I guess I don't understand why we're not celebrating.
It's kind of cut open.
You're the world's worst detective.
The world's worst.
Didn't you hear me the first time?
I'll find the girl myself.
Well, say hi to her when you do.
I will.
Of course, you're not going to find her at the airport, seeing as how it's not a flight. Your note. Look at it. It's not a flight. And that top number is today's date, but reversed, like the European way, which makes sense when you look at FLT and you think it's not flight, it's probably flat, like apartment. Holly, go to Janet's this time, but for real. Jessica's.
She's going to follow him. Because she has the car keys.
Huh?
Because
she has the car keys.
Yep.
We're looking for the Burbank apartments.
Oh, they're gone.
To the airport, then?
Pull over, man.
Pull over.
Hey.
The Burbank Airport Western Hotel.
She's meeting somebody.
You seen this girl? She probably came in the last half hour.
Hey, mine just work here.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. That's why I'm asking you. He'll stop doing it.
Doing what?
Dad. Oh, we can do this the easy way. We're currently doing it the easy way.
Okay, Jesus. It's in the penthouse, top floor.
He'll stop doing
You
it.
happy?
Yeah.
These New York guys are up there. Business guys. The other guy looking for Amelia, he wasn't with you?
Where'd you go?
John something.
Makes sense. Connects up.
What makes sense?
John boy. Oh, just something the Blueface mentioned. Yeah. There's a guy coming to kill you. That kind of crap.
Nobody's getting killed at the Burbank Airport Hotel. We should call the cops.
No, but it'll take too long. I mean, she could die.
You just said it was the right move to stay down here.
No, it's a smart move. Different.
Munich.
What?
Guy without his balls.
Munich. Munich.
Oh.
Dude.
Look at Gosling shaking.
I can't just leave.
Why?
She's in danger, man. She's not dead.
Open your
You don't
eyes,
know that.
man.
She's fucking. You don't know.
What are you doing here?
Sorry, Mr. March. My sister kicked us out. She's having a guy over.
Your sister's such a slut.
Yeah.
I know.
It's okay.
You're supposed to get those guys off of me.
Do you know who they were? Do you know who sent them?
Yeah? It's my mother.
Would you mind starting from the top?
Hey, I made a film. I made a film with Dean, my boyfriend. And the idea was that we were gonna, you know, like an artistic film.
Porno film?
It's not a porno.
We've actually met your mother.
Why'd she tell you that I'm crazy?
She might have mentioned.
Yeah, well, my mother is a criminal. You know, they want us dead, man. We're just in their crosshairs, you know? We're just pawns. Gosh.
What? No, don't kick her out. I love her.
The automakers, she's gonna let him walk.
They have the evidence.
Yes, they have evidence. They have memos proving that Detroit conspired to suppress the converter. Fascist, crony.
Okay. All right. Just back up a little bit. All right. So then your solution was.
And the reality was, we were getting our message out there. It was all in the film. Names and dates and everything.
Oh.
You made a porno film where the point was the plot.
What's your hangout, man?
It's not the sex. It's what's in the story.
My mom found out, killed Dean, and destroyed the film. She killed Misty, too.
And Sid Shattuck?
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do?
I don't know.
We're just gonna talk about it. Have a think.
Let's rest. Is there a window she can climb out of?
According to her mother's single-handedly gonna wipe out all of Western society.
Who's John Boy? He's on the Waltons.
No.
I just got a call from Judith. She didn't explain herself, said she needed $100,000 in cash.
$100,000? Why?
She's involved in something shady, maybe?
Well, her daughter certainly seems to think so.
What, Amelia? You found Amelia?
Yes.
Oh, how much you want to bet Judith is listening right there?
I've got a bad feeling about this. Be willing to carry the money for me?
Oh, he's being set up.
I wish I knew who to believe on this one. Maybe they're both telling the truth.
We're downstairs. What does that mean?
I got a friend, right? Secret Service. Worked in Nixon detail. And they come across this car accident, right? There's a guy pinned under a car. Nixon says to him, "You're gonna be okay, son." Guy dies. Think about it from that guy's point of view, okay? The guy who died. And then former President Richard Nixon appears before him and tells him he's gonna be fine.
You're expecting an angel and you get Nixon.
Exactly.
That's the point of the story?
Yeah.
Yeah, just say that.
What?
Well, you just lead me on this epic fucking journey with the story, and 10 minutes later, the point is that there's 2 ways to look at something. You just say that.
You like that story?
$100,000. Packed it myself.
Sorry about him. He just wanted to come along. I don't know why. But I'll call you, when we make the drop. An ankle gun?
That is an ankle gun, yeah.
I need you to drive. I'm gonna pull over up here.
You don't have to pull over. Car can drive itself.
Those old Benzes do that?
Every car can do this.
Maybe it's a dream.
You fly everywhere. You don't even drive. What do you know?
He's got a point there, Bumble.
Hannibal Buress.
Wake up!
Oh. Okay, was it real? Nope.
That's not money.
Why would she send us off in some wild fucking goose chase?
Amelia.
Who's that actor? Jessica, get off the phone.
You must be Holly.
Matthew Bonner.
You mind fetching your dad?
He's running an errand.
Nurse Holly, how's our patient?
In there. Slight fever.
Was she making sense?
Dr. Malik, would you like a cookie? Just baked them.
There's none left. I looked, remember?
No, there's a couple.
I could be persuaded after I have a look at Sleeping Beauty.
Holly, what are you doing? Are you crazy? There are handcuffs behind the bar, asshole. What's going on? Jessica, it's him.
Jessica, if you help me with this, I'll only kill Holly.
Ooh. Oh! Holy shit.
Excuse me.
Evening.
You hear that sound just a second ago?
Oh, yeah, just now. I threw that little girl out the window.
Oh! Holy shit.
Holly! Get in!
Fucking fascist!
Jesus!
Wait, Dad, here you go.
Tell Mr. Healy things for nothing.
March! Gun! Gun!
He's gone.
That's a long way down.
Wow.
Please, I need to get out of here.
Oh! Whoa! Did not see that coming.
Yeah, didn't see that coming at all. Wow, what the hell? Like, the whole movie's been about finding this chick. Wow.
Oh, and right by the house. His old house.
Yeah.
Forgot about that little nugget.
Yeah. Happened again.
Please tell me they're at least going to question her.
They haven't, and they're not going to. You're out, free on your own recognizance. You gotta walk. Your word against her is no evidence. You lose. You gotta seriously think about changing your story.
Amelia, Misty, Dean, Shattuck, all dead.
I need a drink. I always hated that palm tree.
Never trusted it.
Mr. March.
Mrs. Glenn.
Your house.
We're remodeling.
He is supposed to be looking for my niece.
Really?
Why will nobody believe me?
I'm sure I don't know now.
I saw her. She was wearing a blue pinstripe jacket.
I've seen that jacket, sure.
What do you mean you saw that jacket?
In Shattuck's office, it was there with a bunch of other clothes.
It's wardrobe for the film. It's wardrobe for the film.
There. That's the window. But no, it was here. The desk was here.
No desk there now.
World's worst detective, huh? You did see your niece, Mrs. Glenn. You saw her on that wall at a desk in a pinstripe suit.
So what she saw was a movie.
Not a movie, the movie.
So Amelia had a second print. She had a copy.
Wouldn't you?
And she gave that copy to Misty.
Lily sees it through that window.
And Amelia splits and takes the film.
I mean, can't we get
The
to the next?
Western Hotel.
She was screening it for the distributors. It's out there. The film exists. Now we just have to find it.
Opening night, 9 p.m. Signed, Chet.
Chet.
The projector guy.
It's today, right?
Yeah. Big party.
Yeah.
Mucky muck. Loads of press.
Does this mean that my niece is dead?
Yes! She was murdered.
But we're gonna bring down the people who did it.
Yeah, and for a deeply discounted rate. You seen Chet, the projectionist?
He just left like 10 minutes ago. Went for a drink, and you are?
Thanks, buddy.
How'd you know my name was Buddy?
Motor City Pride. It's not it. Not the film.
Oh.
God, you look incredible. Do you know that suitcase that you gave us, somebody switched it out?
On the floor, now.
Guess you killed the projectionist, huh?
No. My associate's out looking for him now.
You haven't really killed anybody.
In Detroit, yeah. That's where this all started. The Detroit show. That bitch Misty shooting her mouth off about a new movie.
You're not a murderer.
She just said she killed 3 people.
I'm saying deep down.
One's a mistake.
Shit. March? Yeah. What the fuck are you doing? Did you move it? Move what? The fucking gun. Who told you I had an ankle gun?
The other day in the car before we crashed, you're like, oh, check out my ankle gun. You said, you show me your ankle gun.
Did I dream that? Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That was...
Just shut up. Shut up. Holly, you can come in now. Very clever, Holly.
I got it in the hallway. I thought it was hot.
All right, you know what? Everybody, in the corner.
Oh! Like everything in this whole movie for these guys has been an accident.
Now
It
we just
works
gotta
out.
find the fucking chip before John Boy does.
You take the roof bar, I'll take downstairs.
Oh.
Be the projectionist? Someone knocked over the projector, the film's all over the floor. You follow me?
Promise me you'll get the film?
Yeah, I promise.
Free drinks, what do you have?
Oh, that's his weakness. Oh.
Amelia's film. Where is it?
The film is in the projector. Repeat, it's in the projector.
Spliced in.
On my way. Don't you know it's rude to eavesdrop?
Welcome, Los Angeles.
They're going to be in for a surprise.
Why'd you have to bring the goddamn kid?
America.
Savage Sid.
My God. You wanted to see you like this?
Duck!
What?
Duck.
What's that?
Oh! Oh!
Just tell me.
God. What?
The whole thing's spinning.
Did you fall?
I think I'm invincible. It's the only thing that makes sense. I don't think I can die.
Where's the film?
It's up there. We just gotta go get it.
Oh!
Jesus.
Ah, the old knee.
You want it? Go get it.
Oh! Oh, no.
Move it! Cover me! What, March, March!
Oh!
Jesus.
Oh!
Jeez.
Oh!
Jesus, look at the mayhem going on here.
Healy, stop! You don't have to kill him!
Congratulations, buddy. You owe your life to a 13-year-old girl.
I feel like
something's
everything's
gonna
going too
happen.
good.
Sometimes you just win. Don't even talk to her. Don't even look at her, man.
Do you have a clue what just happened? I followed protocol.
Scheiße fasten und laden tuten Weisen lassen.
I believe he's making a connection between you and Adolf Hitler.
The America I love owes its life to the big three. I might be going to jail, but it won't make a difference. You can't take Detroit down. And if I'm not there to take care of it, someone else will be.
We shall see.
Where is he?
You see the TV?
Yeah, I saw him.
You gotta let them off. The car company's scot-free. Nothing changes. Just like you said.
5 years tops. We're all driving electric cars from Japan anyway. At least you're drinking again.
Felt great.
I'm sorry you look Filipino.
I do. Mexican.
And we already got our first case. Old lady in Glendale thinks her husband's sleeping with Linda Carter. Shit. To the birds?
Hallelujah.
Unbelievable. All right, guys, there it was. The Nice Guys. And I got to say, every bit as good as what Diamond Dave told me it was. This was just incredible. You know, every now and then a movie comes along where you kind of get like that buddy cop action type movie. And this was certainly that. I mean, we had all-star actors, Russell Crowe, Ryan Gosling, who absolutely nailed their parts. I mean, they were both just so good in this. You know, it almost didn't matter what they said. I was just totally entranced by everything they were doing. I'm like, yeah, and then what? And then what? You know, you're right on the edge of your seat the whole time. And the way they played off this whole like Mr. Magoo goofiness where the accidents end up helping you out sort of thing. I mean, I know there's maybe been a couple of movies that have done that. I think some of Jackie Chan's stuff, he might have done a little bit of that earlier on. But it was just outstanding the way they incorporated all that in and into a detective mystery with a 1970s flair in it. You had the cars, the music, everything. It was, you know, very that era. It did have a little bit of the Big Lebowski feel to it, I think, a little bit, but a totally different movie. And in no way am I comparing the two, but it just kind of had that vibe, you know, John Goodman and, you know, the role that he played, Russell Crowe and his role, but still the way that Gosling and Crowe played off one another was incredible. And huge shout out to the young actress who played Holly. She was absolutely incredible in this, did a fantastic job.
Angourie Rice?
Yeah, and
if that's how you say it, pronounce her name, otherwise I'm sorry.
Yeah, and her friend did
That's
a
right,
really
she's
good job
Betty
too.
Brant and Spider-Man.
Yeah, and her friend did a really good job too. Just the little bit of a role that she had with a couple of the one-liners.
Oh, Jessica?
Yeah, I mean the whole
Daisy
movie,
Tahan as Jessica.
Yeah, the whole movie was just, you know, filled with one-liners that were great. And like, I've seen Ryan Gosling in a couple of other comedic roles where he kind of plays that role a little bit, but I've never seen him as good as he was in this. To me, this is the best movie I think I've seen him in.
We have yet to see him as Ken and Barbie, so we'll hold off on that a little bit.
There's no way he's topping this. This was incredible. And Russell Crowe, we all know how fantastic he is, but you know, it seems like he's very selective with the movies that he does, and so you don't see him a ton. And I think he's one of those actors where you see him, you're like, oh my God, I forgot how good this guy was. I mean, he can just deliver. And this was just a ton of fun all the way around. Laughs nonstop, one-liners nonstop, and enough of a mystery to keep you involved. And the dialogue was fantastic. I just loved it.
Well, I had seen it before, but once again, there's some things, you know, that I missed out on. You know, I wasn't quite sure how the beginning started, but I love when they first meet each other. Jackson breaks March's arm and he just squeals like a baby. Then he meets him in the bathroom and he's trying to kick the door open while he has the piece and everything.
The comedy.
Just the way they played off of each other was amazing. I mean, come on. I mean, I'm pretty sure that, you know, Crowe has been around the block a few times, and so has Gosling, so they know how to make the chemistry work. But it just looked like it was natural, like they had known each other for years. The way that they played off each other, especially with Angourie Rice as Holly, she was great in this as the little. I want to say she was 12 or 13-year-old, especially she's driving him around. And in 77 LA, that might have been all right, you know, keep the drunk father off the road, you know, that's a little safer. She looked like she knew how she was handling the car, with the exception of driving in the driveway the one time.
Came in a little hot.
But then it was, the one part I didn't like is Matt Bomer, who I love as Neil Cafferty from White Collar. He was in this as John Boy, Dr. Malik, who was the bad guy, the villain in the end. I was so mad to see that. But other than that, he was great in that role. It was nice to see him whooping some ass, you know, because you've seen him in like Magic Mike. In Time, he had a small role, and obviously White Collar, he did some fighting, but nothing like that where he was borderline John Wick there, just taking care of those cops right and left. But then it was also nice to see Keith David. Oh,
yes, what a legend.
Him and Russell Crowe had a nice little fight scene there. But I loved is that the whole buildup was to get Amelia and then gone.
Yeah, that was
gone.
shocking.
She sells seashells down by the seashore.
That too.
She tells him thanks for nothing. And within 5 seconds, donezo.
Yeah.
And so she really should have stuck around. So I love that twist in there because you thought that somehow they were going to save her, keep her around. Boom, gone.
Yep.
Where do you go from here? And they found a way to do it. And yes, fun is easily the word I would talk about this.
It felt like it was a really different type of comedy that took very, very good and just like an organic feeling on-screen chemistry between Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe. It wasn't like, the obviously aimed at being just a strict comedy. Obviously they threw a ton of that in there, but it felt like physical comedy, the fumbling in the the fumbling in the bathroom,
fell off the ledge.
The falling off the ledge, how even like how he broke his arm, it was like little stuff like that, when they broke into Russell Crowe's place and like you can make me eat the fish. Come on now.
No, I'm not.
I mean, there was so many funny moments and just little stuff that they worked in. Holly's friend Jessica,
she was great.
Those one-liners. I mean, those were great. It had a good. Honestly, it had an interesting, good storyline to it, plot too. The automobile industry is kind of keep people quiet, and it's the 70s. You have the rebellious daughter that doesn't agree with the fascist capitalist mother, and she wants to bring him down with her artwork, and it was a good movie all the way around, a good plot. I mean, a pretty good action, movie too. So it had all these weird components. The fights were good with John Boy. I mean, those were good fights.
Yeah,
there was good enough action, a good story, and good comedy, and great actors. So this was really unexpected, and it was just, none of it was like, punch you in the gut, just die laughing. But so much of it was like kind of shake your head, like what the hell? Laugh?
Yeah, like with Gosling's little quips that he would do, or Russell would say something.
Yeah, just like come on, like you're just shaking your head, like face palm laughing. And it takes a unique story with a unique cast to be able to pull that off. And I think they did this phenomenally. I was a little disappointed. Of course, as we always do, Answer brought up Wikipedia. I was a little disappointed to see the box office numbers that this did. Help us out in the comments below. What year did this come out again?
2016, and
I mean, it basically bombed at the theater.
The thing is that it opened alongside Neighbors 2 and Angry Birds movie.
Yeah, but this is more of an adult movie.
Yeah, well, I think maybe people didn't know what it was. Maybe there wasn't good advertising for it. I mean, I don't know how you mess up Crowe and Gosling.
Well, then even it had Captain America: Civil War was still in theaters too.
Yeah, I just feel like this was I don't know. It's a different.
It's tough for buddy comedies to really crush at box office,
though, right?
sometimes.
Like Gosling. I think Gosling is a great actor and he's pretty dynamic, but. He was great in Crazy Stupid Love that we watched? What year did that come out? 2011?
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was earlier.
He was
on.
great in that. So it's not like he's not a great actor. Crowe's a great actor. So I don't know if the marketing just wasn't there or what happened with
2011.
What happened with how this played out in the box office. But I mean, this was a great movie.
I think it's confusing. I think it's one of those movies where it gets around by word of mouth about how good it was, and then it ends up, being on everybody's shelf or in everybody's Netflix or whatever. It's kind of becomes a go-to. And Shane
right
Black,
now, Rotten Tomatoes has a 91%.
Yeah, it feels like the scores. That's the weird thing about it is it did so $50 million was the budget, and then what did it make, Andrew?
60.
60.
Yeah, so it lost its ass.
62.8 million. I mean, 50 million budget, 62.8 at the box office.
Half that has to go to the theaters. So
it did.
Figure it out.
It did bad. but it got really high ratings on Rotten Tomatoes. So I think you guys are right. I think this is one of those where after it gets out, drop a comment below if you saw it in the theater or if you waited for a little while. I mean, and sometimes that happens. Movies aren't necessarily that popular when they came out. I was actually watching something on.
It's called the Tommy Boy.
Well, Shawshank actually.
And Shawshank. Well, that opened up
Redemption,
against like Jurassic Park.
Opened
and
up
other
against
stuff,
a bunch of huge movies with Shawshank, which is a lot of critics will call it the best, or if not, I think everybody has it in the top 5 of all time. It didn't do that well in the box office. And then as far as comedies, Napoleon Dynamite didn't do great in the box
it became a huge cult classic. Tommy, well,
didn't do
that's
that well
why I
in
said the Tommy.
office. And once everybody started having a few drinks and watching it at home,
it's like,
Super Troopers was the same way. Their rentals and their DVD buys is what
Scott
drove
Pilgrim
it up.
is another
but
example of that.
I don't know. I when I try to compare this to other movies, it's hard to compare it to. We've had other buddy cop movies. The other guy, funny of the nice guys, the other guys with Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg, which is a little bit more, I think, focused on being a comedy than it is this. But this felt, I don't know, maybe that's it, because this felt like we actually just saw a preview for Ride Along with Kevin Hart and Ice Cube. Of course, you have. It was a CIA with The Rock and Kevin Hart.
Yep.
And I think a lot of these were really
CIA, Central Intelligence.
CIA, not CIA. I feel like a lot of them are pitched as comedies when they do this, and I don't know if this was pitched as a comedy or what does it even say for the genre for this? Does it?
I mean, I just think people maybe didn't know what to make of it.
That's how it goes. I mean, obviously, like Diamond Dave, he was living with me at the time. He didn't see it in theater. We saw it on HBO, and he's like, "Dude, you got to watch it." So then I watched it with him, and it was on like either HBO or Cinemax or Showtime or something like that. So that's how we even watched it. It wasn't like we saw it in the theaters. We saw who was in it, and it looked intriguing. We just weren't gonna go. I guess we just didn't feel the need to spend the money on it.
Well, and that's the thing too. If it doesn't do well in like the first week, it's getting yanked out of the theater like that. And this clearly didn't even give people a chance. Where maybe it was like, oh yeah, Russell Crowe and Gosling, I'm gonna check that one out. And then by the time you get around to checking it out in the theater, it's already yanked because it didn't do well.
So who did it went up against? Oh, it went up against finishing fourth at the box office. Captain America, Neighbors 2,
and then Angry Birds movie.
If could have not sharing its release with Neighbors 2, which shared the same older demographic film targeted. Yeah. This was
a lot of fun. This is one I think you can watch again, and I don't know if as good as they work together, Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling, I don't know if I want a sequel to this. I mean, obviously it's not going to happen with the money that they made, but I think sometimes you make a movie like a Big Lebowski where like that's it. That's the gift
movie.
right there.
Yeah.
That's the one. You don't make a sequel of it because it wouldn't work. And I think this is kind of like that. Yes, they did set up their detective agency. Yes, you could say they might get into other adventures, but I don't think it would have the same style to it.
Well, I agree with you because I think a big part of what made this chemistry work the first half of the movie and really all the way through the movie was all these little nuances about them getting to know each other.
And they get to work together.
That was the part of it. Look, I'm sure whoever wrote this movie and the director could make a funny follow-up, but I think so much of the humor in this movie was the getting what? What
that was a dream. What are you talking about?
Again? So I think that was a big part of what made this movie so special is that the given again the writing that they so much of the comedy was them learning about each other.
And real quick shout out to Robert Downey Jr. as Sid Shattuck.
Uncredited.
He's uncredited, so the person that was Dunzo.
Interesting part for him.
Yeah.
I mean, what was Downey just hanging out? I wonder if he's friends with one of these guys and they were like, "Hey man, you want to be in a movie? What am I gonna do? Just gotta put on some makeup and lean up against a tree." Yeah, why not?
I guess I could do
deceased guy. Yeah.
All right. So what do you got there, Quinster?
Guys, I've enjoyed this movie so much. I can't possibly see how you would improve it. I feel like our last 3, I've been like just handing these out like they're candy at Halloween time, but 5 out of 5 answers. It was perfect. This movie was perfect. I can't possibly see what somebody could dislike about it or want to improve about it.
I know I love it too, but holy crap, not as much as you, but I'd still give it a 4.75. It's not like I'm saying it's crap.
I feel bad. So I went with the 4.25. I had a lot of fun with this movie. It's hard for me, and I don't know how many comedies we've done. It's hard for me to give a comedy type movie.
I think it depends on your style.
A 5. Yeah, I'm trying to think what we give the 5 today. I think I might have given The Wood a 5.
Yeah.
Crazy Stupid Love. I went pretty high.
Yep. I Love Actually.
Look,
I went pretty high.
A 4.25. I really, really enjoyed this movie. I'm not going to give it a 5, but this was definitely a lot of fun.
Shawshank.
And this is something that I could absolutely see watching again.
Yeah, that's the thing.
This is the kind of movie where if you're flipping through the movies like on a Saturday night, you're not going out or whatever, or at a hotel on the road like I am so often, this is something I would be like, oh yeah, I want to watch this.
Yeah.
And I would totally stop and watch it again and again and again. So a great movie, but also something, and that's not always the case. I mean, look, sometimes there's movies that I think we've given 5s to that I just don't know that I would watch a second time. Maybe give it a second watch just to pick up on little things, but not something you'd watch over and over just because it's enjoyable, you know?
Right. Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, another great adventure for us. As always, Quinn just hands them out like candy. Like he's at a parade throwing candy to all the babies.
He's Oprah out here. You get a 5.
You get a 5. So for Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. Good night, pals.